Batumi Boulevard has its roots in the late 19th century, when the seaside city began to envision a public promenade where people could walk, relax, and enjoy nature by the sea. In 1881, the idea was proposed under Governor A. Smekalov, who saw the need for a green space, thanks to Batumi's humid subtropical climate. Work to build the boulevard started a few years later. Prussian gardeners Ressler and Reyer laid down the first plans. When Ressler died in 1884, the project was taken over by the French garden designer Michel Delphans, who shaped much of its early character. As time passed, the boulevard was expanded, with more alleys planted, more diverse plants imported, more public amenities added. In the early 20th century, gardener-decorator Ison Gordiziani played a large role in renovation and expansion of the plants, walkways, and nurseries. After Soviet times and into the modern era, Batumi Boulevard continued to grow, both in length and in facilities. In 2009, a new boulevard extension was made, which now, together with the original, Old Boulevard, forms the modern seaside promenade of the city. Today, Batumi Boulevard stretches around 7 kilometers along the Black Sea coast, lined with more than 40,000 plants and trees, offering a mix of quiet corners and lively sections. Along the promenade are 4 historic alleys, including paths shaded by palms and magnolias. The Alley of Magnolias is particularly special, planted early on and stretching over a kilometer, offering its fragrant blossoms to visitors as they stroll. People come to the boulevard for many activities. Walking and simply enjoying the sea breeze are very common. People stroll along the shore, rest on benches under trees, watch sunrises or sunsets, and take in the fresh air. Those who like being more active make use of jogging paths, the bike path that runs much of the lengths, and the many bike stations situated along the boulevard. There are open-air fitness and exercising facilities scattered around, tennis courts of international standard, even clubs for veterans, and a yacht club for maritime activities. Sightseeing is a big part of the boulevard experience. Landmarks include the Batumi Lighthouse, standing since mid-1800s, rebuilt and renovated in later years, which also works as a hydrographic center. There is the Summer Theater, which was built without nails in 1948 to 49, later destroyed by a fire, then restored in 2013. Visitors can see the colonnades built in the 1930s in an antique style, monuments to the contributors like Delphans and Gordiziani, the kinetic sculpture Ali and Nino that moves in synchrony, the alphabetic tower celebrating the Georgian alphabet, decorative cafes including the Octopus, Cafe Fantasy, and the Dream Column in a labyrinth of pebble paths. Entertainment on the boulevard comes alive especially during warm evenings. There are music and light fountain shows, street performances, cafes and food stalls by the sea line, places to sit with friends, eat, drink, enjoy people watching, or street art. For those who enjoy more peaceful moments, there are shaded gardens and historic alleys, quiet benches, the zoo corner with its animals, and paths through green foliage. In short, Batumi Boulevard is a place of contrasts, energy and calm, modern and historic, nature and culture, a place where visitors and locals find many ways to make time meaningful by the sea.